What's going on, guys? My name is Six Striker, and in this video I'm going to tell you guys how you can make money under the age of 16 as a teenager, basically without having to get a job. So this video is for people who do not want to go out and work at a fast food restaurant or work somewhere, or who's like 13, 14, 15 years old and they want to be able to earn money, but they can't because they're too young. In this video, I'm going to show you 20 ways that you can do that, and I'm going to get straight to the point. But before I get into it, I just want to ask you guys to check out my channel, subscribe, and it would greatly help me out if you would drop a like on this video. It would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, let's get right into it because we have a lot to cover. So the first thing you can do to earn some money is literally just do some chores around the house. Now, it might sound silly, but you never know it, and if you haven't tried, try asking your parents, hey, if I do some chores around the house, or if I do something extra around the house, can you give me some money? And maybe they might say yes, or maybe, and if they don't have any money, they might say no, and that happens, but this is just one of the options out of many that are in this video. So seriously, just try asking around for chores, and they might give you $5 if you take out the trash every day for the week. You never know. The second thing you can do for money is you can buy and resell products. Now, honestly, this is one that you could really make a lot of money off of if you take some time and you research and look into product. Now, let me just give you an example. Over here, I have some sealed Pokemon card product. Now, this specific product, you probably won't be able to resell for a lot, but as of recent, Pokemon cards have been not in stock, and I bought this at Target for like $20, but you might be able to sell it for like $25, $30 somewhere else because they're just not in stock and people want to buy them. We got to understand is what people really want, and you got to be able to find it at a cheaper price and sell it at a higher price. That's how a lot of people make money, and it's not strictly for Pokemon cards. It's literally anything in the world. It could be jeans, it could be shoes, it could be a phone, it could be a PS4, it could be a computer. There's so many things you can buy and resell, and you can definitely make a lot of money off of it, and I would definitely look into that if you're trying to make money and you can't get a job. I also want to say I'm opening a bunch of Pokemon cards on my Twitch channel this Saturday, so if you want to watch me open it, check it out, link in the description. The third thing you can do to make money is mow lawn. Seriously, I see people do this a lot, even for a living. All you gotta do is maybe ask your neighbor, hey, can I mow your lawn? And they might give you $10, $20 to be able to mow their lawn. It's actually such a great thing. I've seen people get paid like $50 to mow someone's lawn, depending on the size of it. You know, obviously it's a health concern right now to be able to go out and ask your neighbor, but if you know them well enough, and maybe it doesn't even have to be your neighbor, it could be like a aunt or relative, someone you know that's safe and not sick. You go ask them, hey, can I do this for you? You never know. They might say yes or they might say no. And if you say no, it's no big deal. Don't worry about it. They won't care. The fourth thing you can do to make some money is shovel sidewalks. Now, this one is kind of strictly for the winter season, but especially right now, it's snowing a lot. So if it does snow and you figure out one day, hey, there's a lot of snow on the ground, you have the opportunity to go, you can go door to door and ask people if they want their sidewalk shoveled or their driveway shoveled. And I know there's a lot of health concerns, but you actually might be able to even find a local Facebook group for your town, and that's honestly something that's become a lot more popular as Facebook increases in popularity. That you probably have a page for your local town, and you might be able to post on there, hey, does anyone need their driveway shoveled or their sidewalk shoveled? And you might be able to make like 10 to 20 bucks per sidewalk. Honestly, I made a lot of money with this back in the day, so this is a great one to try out to make some easy money. The fifth one is work at your grandparents' house. Again, like the first one, all you gotta do is ask your grandparents, hey, is there a way I can make like some extra money? I want $10 here, $20 here. I'll do some work for you. And you can maybe negotiate something out. I was able to get my brother hooked on for a small job. He went over for a couple weekends and made about $20 each time. And it's honestly such an easy way to make money. You never know, just ask. The worst they can say is no. Number 6 is creating thumbnails for YouTubers. Honestly, if you put in the time and you can become good at Photoshop, you can honestly sell your work to people who need it, like YouTubers or maybe up and coming YouTubers. And if you become very good, you could even get hooked on with some big name YouTubers and make a lot of money. Honestly, it just depends about how much effort you're willing to put into it. And number 7 is creating graphics for YouTubers or any social media site. You can create channel art, you can create profile pictures, and it honestly goes a long way. It's just, again, like the last one, depending on how much effort you're willing to put in and work to get better and become great at your craft, dictates how much money you can make. So this is honestly a good one as well. All you gotta do is learn how to use Photoshop, and it's as simple as a YouTube search. Number 8 is collecting soda cans. Honestly, this one is a really hard one, but if you're willing to put in the time and the effort, and you can go around your town picking up cans, and you take them to specific spots, you can sell like each can for about 1 to 2 cents. And if you're a normal soda drinker or your family drinks a lot of soda, you can, instead of just throwing that away, you can collect them, and you can probably sell them and turn it around for a decent chunk of change. Honestly, honestly, this isn't the best way to make a lot of money, but this is a way to make some money. So either you can go around your town and just try to collect all the trash and cans on the ground and you can recycle them, or if you're drink a lot of soda, you can just take them in yourself. Over time, you'll build up a lot and you might be able to cash in for about $30, $40. Number 9 is a yard sale. Now, honestly, this is probably gonna be a 1 to 2 time thing, but if you have a lot of stuff at home and you really don't need it, you could talk to your parents, or you could try to set this up yourself and just have a day on the weekend where you have a bunch of things you're trying to sell, and you can get lucky and someone can come by and potentially buy it for a decent chunk of money, and you can make anywhere from like, I don't know, $50 to $100 depending on the amount of stuff you have. So if you have a lot of things just laying around, you want to sell them, a yard sale is a great way to get rid of it and make a lot of money at the same time. Number 10 is babysitting. This is something my sister actually does herself. She doesn't get paid a lot for it, but she gets paid $20 per session she has while she babysits, and it's a good chunk of change or a good sum of cash to have, especially at her age. So just try asking around, post on our local Facebook page, say, hey, I'm willing to babysit, and you could potentially get someone to babysit and watch. And if you get a good gig, you could be making anywhere from $20 a day to like $100 a week, which is really good, especially at the age of 13, 12, 14, 15. Like, it's crazy. Number 11 is actually kind of a hard one, but it's editing videos for people. If you take the time to learn how to edit and just master and perfect that skill, people seriously look for that, and you could be making anywhere from like $10 a video to upwards to $100 to $200 every video. It's honestly insane, and obviously the competition for this is huge, but that's why you got to try that much harder to be able to make so much money. And you can honestly even do this for a career if you're good enough. So try and learn how to edit videos for YouTubers, or just, I don't know, maybe even Instagram pages. Number 12, we have learn how to fix up electronics. And the one thing you'll learn in the world is if you know how to do something and someone else doesn't, that is a great skill, because a lot of people in the world literally do not know how to do things. And if you do know how to do something that someone else doesn't, you can easily take advantage of them and pull a quick buck or two for offering your services. And this is a common practice, so you're not actually taking advantage of them. Like, for example, people in trade school who are carpenters or electricians, they have knowledge that the average person doesn't. So their career is using the knowledge they have to be able to fix up or build something for said person. It's the same thing with like electronics. Say you break your phone, I don't know how to fix it, but if someone else does, I'm willing to pay them to do it, because I don't want to take the time myself to learn how to fix the phone. So I'm going to take my time and money to that person so they can fix it. So if you can learn how to fix up any kind of electronics like a PS4, PS5, a phone, Wii, anything like that, you can honestly cash in on a lot of money that way, because a lot of people don't know how to fix it. And if you offer cheaper than a company does and you do just as good as they do, you can make a lot of money. Number 13 is learn how to build PCs. Now, this is kind of specific, but I don't know how to build PCs and my friend does. And I actually offer him money to help me build PCs whenever I buy parts to do it, because I don't know how to do it, but I know it's cheaper to build the PC than to buy it pre-built. So I buy the parts, he builds it, and I pay him some money. So if you can do that and you can capitalize on it, you can make money that way as well. Number 14, I actually covered this in a recent video. I'm going to put it in the top right corner, but is basically starting a YouTube channel. All you got to do is consistently post, build an audience, and if you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, you can start making money off ad revenue, and that is the basics of it. But you can honestly make a lot of money doing this, and you can be younger. You don't have to be super old. You don't have to be 18, 19. You can be 13, 15, 16 years old and be a successful content creator and make a lot of money. It just takes a lot of time. Just understand that. Number 15 kind of ties in with this as well, which is streaming. It's kind of like creating content on YouTube, but it's live streaming, so everything is in real time. But you can make money, a lot of money actually, off donations, subs, and bits. Or even if you're streaming for YouTube, it's memberships and super chat. Basically, you just got to put in the time, again, building another audience. And over time, they'll want to support you and they'll probably donate to you. That's just how that works. And if you want to learn more about that, again, top right of the video, and you can click the card to check out that video. This one's kind of weird, but number 16, ask for money. Now, let me elaborate a little bit on that, because that sounds weird. But the way I see this is, maybe you'll need something for school and you'll ask your parents, hey, I actually want to buy something and I need money for this. Can you help me? And they'll lend you some money to purchase something you need for school. But let's say, two scenarios. One, you actually don't need it and you just pocket the change. Or two, you buy something cheaper and keep the leftover change to yourself. And obviously you don't want to do this every time, but you can do this over time and you'll be able to build large amounts of money by doing that. And let's just say maybe you're going on a field trip, you ask for money, but you actually bring a lunch and you save that money. And it's kind of like a It's not like what you should do, but that's just a way you can build money, and it's not hurting them. I doubt it. It's probably gonna be like $5 maybe they'll give you, and I mean, they're your parents, so I think they're gonna be glad to give it to you. But if you just cut back and make a lunch, you can save a lot of money. Number 17 is walking dogs. Honestly, you can advertise this again on a Facebook page or someone you know. Say to them that you're willing to walk a dog and you'll do it like for an hour a day, and then maybe they'll give you $5 to $10 if you do that every day. Maybe you can start a business saying, "Oh, I will walk your dog, and if you need us to walk them because they're busy, then maybe you can do that and make a quick buck." Number 18 is a pet watcher, and for this one, it's kind of like babysitting, but it's pets. So people go out of town or on vacation all the time, and if you're available and you're willing to watch a pet, all you gotta do is reach out to them. Again, advertise this maybe on a local Facebook page or someone you know, and again, you can make like anywhere from like $10, $20, even more every single day. For number 19, it's actually teach lessons, and let me explain this one. Basically, what I have in my head is, let's say you know how to play guitar, right? And another person doesn't know how to play guitar, and you're willing to teach them how to play guitar for maybe $10 an hour or something like that, $20 an hour, and you help them learn to be good and play the guitar, and people are willing to pay for something they don't know, and that's how you can capitalize on that. So if you have a specific skill that you're willing to teach someone else, you can honestly make money just teaching them, because I guarantee if they're willing to learn, they're willing to pay money for it. So for number 20, the last one on this list is honestly photography, and this one is a really good one. You don't even need a super good camera. If you have like an iPhone 11 or like an iPhone 12, those are great cameras in themselves, and you can honestly take photos and edit them to become really good. A lot of people will pay for someone to be a good photographer. If you can find a way to make photos off your phone look fantastic, and then you can easily make a lot of money for saying, "Hey, I want to spend an hour shooting photos with you. I'm willing to spend $50," and you can make $50 in that hour by shooting photos, and then you take it home, edit them, make them fantastic and beautiful, and you can have yourself a very nice business. Honestly, you don't even have to be old. You don't have to go to school to learn how to do this. You can search this up. You can learn yourself. It's very easy, but you just gotta want to put in the time and learn to do it. Anyway, that's 20 ways you can make money as a teenager or under the age of 16, or just someone who doesn't want to get a job where they have to work like 9 to 5 or go work at McDonald's. And if you guys found any of these helpful or useful, let me know down in the comments below. Or if you have another way that someone can make money as a teenager or someone who's 13, 14, 15 years old, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to be able to talk about more ways. It helps me, and it'll definitely help the people that are looking for ways to make money. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.